Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be a special one because I'm trying to create a dress out of curtains. Those curtains. I actually paid £3 for this because the lady at the counter said it was on sale. So, well, £3 for two curtains is actually really good. The only issue I have with those is that the fabric is really heavy and I don't know how it will behave when I will just, put the pieces together to create this dress. Honestly, I have no idea how this will end up because I have a sketch, but it's not completed, it's just an idea. So I'll try, and well, if it's not working, then I will probably just wear one of my dresses. We are going to France and we plan to visit Paris and Versailles if we'll get a ticket. If not, we'll probably just go to Opera Garnier or another place, where I can film this lovely dress. Fingers crossed I will start today. The thing is, I only have few hours to complete this because today is Tuesday and we are going to Paris on Friday night. And I only have today, which is just few hours left. Tomorrow and Thursday after work, which is probably 12 more hours if I can actually sew for 6 hours straight after work. Here is my model sketch. Please don't laugh at my terrible skills. I was not in the mood for coloring flowers, so I just done like a terrible pattern here, which obviously is not matching with the one in the back, but maybe the color palette in a way. Whatever, so here is the plan. I want to do sort of tulip sleeves with a brown color in the back, maybe a bow for sure, and a midi length. For the front, I would like to do something with a heart-shaped neckline, and for this I will use a pattern which I done a few years ago. The bottom will be the same as the back, only it won't look like this. It will be panels constructing the skirt. That's the plan. Something else I would like to include in this dress, but I don't know how at the moment, is this kind of cotton lace, which is cream colored, and I guess it will work nice with this and with the flowers and everything. But for now I will just start removing the extra fabric on the back of the curtains. So here is the fabric after I took out the under layer. To be fair, it feels lighter, and obviously because this is the one which was on the back and is really, as you can see, not see-through, so it's really compact. So I finished ironing the pieces and this is how they look now. The curtains were, I don't know why, splitted in 4 parts. Too big and too small. Here was another one attached. Probably they didn't have enough fabric to make this in one piece, so there is the other one. And I have 2 smaller ones which were attached to the other pieces. I'll have to keep them in the same way they were hanging as curtains because that's the way, I think that's the way the pattern is shaping. So something like this, not like this or the other way around. So I'll mark them like this is the part, the upper part of the body. So apparently this is the pattern I made a few years ago for this 50s inspired sunflower dress. I'll insert it somewhere. I hope it will just fit perfectly if I figure out which is which side first. I guess it was like this and like this. Hi guys, so it's the second day working on this dress, and as you can imagine, I haven't managed to do much yesterday. I cutted only the back and the front pieces, and today I've cutted the sleeves and all the pieces for the skirt. For the skirt, I found this old pattern I made for my wedding dress, for the underskirt of my wedding dress. But because it was too big and maybe a bit too narrow on the waist, I made another one which looks like this. So in order to do the skirt, I've cut 8 pieces of this. I tried to match the pattern as much as I could have, because it's not always easy to match a floral pattern. And here are the 8 pieces all together, and this will just make the skirt. I have the sleeves, 2 sleeves. Here is the back and all the front pieces. The next step is to use the overlocker to secure all the edges on all of those fabrics, which will take a while and a lot of thread, but well, it has to be done, because I believe it's much easier to do it now rather than do it after I sew all the pieces together. Also, I'll have to find the zipper, which I'll add on the right side. Also, that was the plan, but I don't know, maybe I'll make some pockets. I would love some pockets, but I don't know. And also, I'll still have to do the waistband or a big bow or something, or big tie to put around my waist and made it like a bow on the back. I don't know, we'll see. So let's get started with this. So I finished overlocking all the pieces, but I have zero energy left to continue with this tonight, because it's already 9 o'clock and I'm really tired because I woke up at 6:30 and I need to go to work tomorrow again. To the office, and I'll have to wake up again at 6:30, and I'm not happy about that, but I just want to have a shower and relax for at least 1 hour before I go to bed again. So here are all the things. I found a zipper finally. I have a white invisible zipper, which will be brilliant. And I have the perfect fabric for the pockets, which I already used for another dress for the same purpose, for the pockets. And also I use it as underlining for my wedding dress. So it's a cotton, I think. It's really thin and soft. Well, I am yapping a lot and I need to sleep apparently, because I can't concentrate anymore. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, welcome back. It's day 3 of making this dress. Not much making, just I don't know what I done yesterday and the other day. To be fair, I was just cutting the fabric and finishing the edges with the serger. Pretty much that was the whole thing I done yesterday and Tuesday. But today's the day. I had a nap, I relaxed, I watched TikToks, Reels, all kind of videos. I relaxed, and now I think I'm ready to complete this tonight. Fingers crossed. It's still a lot to do. I still have no clue about the sleeves, but I think I figured out the back. So I was thinking to fix this without cutting another piece of fabric, because I don't want to ruin it. I still have a lot of fabric left, but I want to use it for something else. What I'll try to do is just make a V-back, because that will release the shoulders in a way. And if it's not enough, then I'll just cut the whole piece in 2 pieces and I'll create a corset. So fingers crossed that's helping. But for now, I'll just try to sew all the pieces for the front together, and then I'll fix this and whatever I'll do next, I don't know. I have to figure out the pockets, because I haven't done pockets in a while. So oh yeah, and I have to figure out if I'll do tulip sleeves or not. Let's see. I done this sort of VU, maybe it's more like a new shape, which opened the back, and now fingers crossed when I add the sleeves it will just, you know, shift this way without any wrinkles, probably, maybe, I don't know. And I separated the two pieces because I just realized I still have to add the zipper, which will go from here to, I don't know, this much maybe. So yeah, pretty much that's the back for now. Okay, I'll start fixing the edges and sew the pieces together finally. So not sure if you can spot the difference here on the camera, but this part here I just ironed, but this one is not yet. So I don't think the camera catches the thing, but this is more smooth, this is more wrinkled here. And you can see this one is not sitting properly, but this one does, like a bra. And I don't have an ironing stuff, I don't know what's that called, so I just use a cake of yarn and I cover this in fabric so it doesn't burn because it's acrylic. Morning guys, welcome to part 4, day 4 of this dress. Fingers crossed I can finish today because today we go to Paris, so I need it in one piece. Actually now it's in 2 pieces, but it's still not completed. I still have a lot to do and I'm so tired. I had no energy last night to talk to you. It was around 12 a.m. so I was actually really tired. It's 8 in the morning now, but I'm still super tired. I don't know, didn't have enough sleep apparently. So what I've done yesterday was to finish the top part, and I saw the pockets as well, but it's still a lot to do. Apart from the fact that I have to attach those 2 pieces together, there is still a lot to do. I have to take in from the bust because it's too big and I don't like that look. Well, a lot. I need to fix the collar, I can't speak this morning, honestly. There is a lot to do, so I'll better get started because it's not long till we have to go and I have to wash my hair and pack my bags. I won't pack too many clothes because it's just 3 days, but yet I still have to figure out a lot of things. So let's get started. the dress is ready finally. It took me probably more than 15 hours to complete this. Maybe 17, I don't know. Roughly. I didn't count the hours because I was just working in the course of 4 days, so it was most of the time in the evening. But the thing is done finally, and now we can go to Paris. And I will just show you briefly a few details, and then I will just leave you with the videos. So in the end, I added this lace here on the back, so it can keep the shoulders not falling off. I added the zipper on the back, pockets on the sides, and I finished the hem of the sleeves with the same lace. And I just left the hem on the skirt, just pretty basic. Didn't want it too much, you know, to add the lace on the bottom as well. It will look weird and too much. And the waist is just simply a line, no waistband, because I felt like it's much better like this. So yeah, that's the dress, and let's go to Paris.